ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ಕಲರವ ಟ್ಯುಟೋರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಚಿತ್ರದುರ್ಗ. ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು SSLCಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋವನ್ನು, ಒಂದು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಮ್ನ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ನೀವು ನಾಳೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬರೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಪೇಪರನ್ನು ನಾನು ಬಿಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಪೇಪರಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ನಾಳೆ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯನ್ನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬರೀತೀರಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಈಗ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ, ಯಾವ ಥರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಇದು 80 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ನ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರು. 38 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮಗೆ 3 hours 15 minutes ಟೈಮನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಚೂಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ 4 alternatives ಗಿವನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಈಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗಿವನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಟೈಪು MCQ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಇನ್ ಎನ್ AP 852, so the common difference is, they asked to find out the common difference here. So for finding the common difference, you observe this one is A1, this is A2, this is A3. So for finding common difference, D is equal to A2 minus A1. So therefore D is equal to 5 minus 8. Here for 5 it is a plus symbol, for 8 is a minus symbol. We have to subtract this one. 8 minus 5 gives you 3. The minus symbol is added because the greater number symbol is minus 3. Therefore D is equal to minus 3. Option A is the correct answer. So then we move on to the next one. Question number 2. In the following numbers, the irrational number is. So you observe here the irrational numbers. In this one, the number which is having the square root, but this has the answer. Square root of 16 is 4, square root of 9 is 3, 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. This is the that becomes the rational number. And here 3 by 4 is also a rational number because it is right in the form of P by Q. Here this can also be written in the form of P by Q. This is also a rational number. But here root 3 is there, therefore option D is the irrational number. So then we move on to the next one. If the pair of linear equations x plus 2y and is equal to 3, 2x plus 4y is equal to k are coincide, then the value of k is. That means for the condition for coincide is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2 is the condition. So for here you get the values of this one is a1, b1, c1, and here this value a1, b1, c1, and here you know a2, b2, this one value is c2. So the a1 value is 1. Here there is no value, there a1 is 1 divided by a2 is of 2. So that is equal to b1 is of 2 and divided by b2 is of 4. That is equal to c1 is of c1 is 3 and divided by k. So for finding the values of k, you take any two ratios. You unknown one unknown with unknown k. So therefore this becomes 2 ones are 2 twos. You cross multiply this one, k into 1 is equal to k. Here 3 into 2 is equal to 6. So that is k is equal to 6. So option B is the correct answer. So for fast finding, you have to write this one directly, not writing this ratio or anything. You have to directly write 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 4 is equal to k by 3 by k. So you have to cross multiply this one by omitting this one. K 1s are k, 3 2s are 6, k is equal to 6. Also you get answer. Very fastly you have to calculate the answer in the MCQ questions. Then we move on to the next one. In the given graph, the number of zeros of polynomials y is equal to p of x is. You observe here the number of zeros means if this graph touches, how many times touches the x-axis, that is the number of zeros. Here you observe this one is the here also it touches the x-axis, here also it touches the x-axis, here also it touches. There are 4 times it touches the x-axis, therefore the number of zeros is 4. So then we move on to the next question. The distance between the points 4 and minus 3 with and the origin, you observe the distance between the with the origin is the formula is d is equal to square root of x square plus y square. This is the formula. X means here this is the value of x and this is the value of y. Therefore that means 4 square plus of minus 3 whole square. So that is equal to 4 square means 16 plus 3 square means 9. So that is equal to square root of 25. That is equal to that means the answer is 5. That means D is equal to 5 units. If you calculate fastly, you do one thing, you omit this square root, whatever the formula may be. You do one thing, 4 square is 16, 3 square is 9, that is equal to 25. Square root of 25 is equal to 5. This is the answer. Fastly you have to find out the answer for this one. And then we move on to the next one. In the given figure, st is parallel to qr, then ps divided by sq is equal to. So in this given figure, they given that st, these two are the parallel lines, and they taken the ratio as ps by sq, ps divided by sq. This is related to the Thales theorem. If you take the ratio of one side, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಒಂದು ರೇಷಿಯೋನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ this side also we have to take the another ratio. That means here we have to take this one as the numerator and this one as the denominator. Here also we have to take this one as the numerator and this one as the denominator. That means ps divided by sq is equal to, here we write pt divided by tr, pt divided by tr. That means the option is a, option a is the correct answer. Then we move on to the next question. In the given figure, bc is, so you observe here the bc means this is the here the this is not the radius. Here this one is the b. I will show you the figure correctly. Yes, this one is b and this is c. The bc line, this one is shows the chord of the circle. Therefore option b is the correct answer. Here oa is the radius and d is the tangent. So therefore bc is the chord. Option b is correct answer. So then we see the eighth question. The formula to find the volume of the sphere of radius r. That is, here volume of the sphere means that gives you 4 by 3 pi r cube. This is the formula. You observe for any volume that is, here it is 3 terms are multiplied. R cube is very important here. And this is the volume of the sphere. And what is the volume of the hemisphere? If the given hemisphere, the volume means 2 by 3 pi r cube, that is half of that one. Therefore you take this one. So here the option d is the correct answer. Then we move on to the next question. Answer the following. This is 1 marks. You have to solve by using some steps here. Now we see they asked to find out the LCM 24, LCM of 24 and 36 is 48. Hence they find their HCF. Here they given, this is the one of the number, this is one of the number, this one is the given LCM. So here want to find out the HCF. There is a formula for LCM and HCF. That is a into b is equal to h into L. H means here HCF and L means LCM. A and B are the two numbers. Here this one is A, this one is B, this is L and this is H. So by applying this formula, you have to find out the HCF. You observe here, this one is 24 into 36 is equal to H. We don't know. H into L is of sorry, the number here is the LCM is not 48. LCM is of 72. So the question is wrong there. So the LCM is of 72. So now we have to find out the HCF. You have to transfer this 72 to the left hand side. That is 24 into 36 divided by 72 is equal to H. So you do 36 ones are 36 twos are, and then 2 ones are 2 12s are 24. That is H is equal to 12. That is HCF is equal to 12. You have to solve this by using the steps, not write only the answer in the here, because for 1 marks you have to do 2 or 3 steps. So and you have to solve this by only this method. When they given the two numbers and LCM and to find out HCF, or they given two numbers HCF and then they have to find out the LCM, you have to use this formula only. The product of the two numbers is equal to the product of HCF and LCM. So then we move on to the next question. In two linear equations a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So what is the condition of this one? A1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2 means you already know the conditions of the graph lines of the linear equations. These two equations are intersect each other. That means they given that then the number of solutions of this pair. You observe here there are three conditions are there. One, the two lines are intersect each other, and another, the two lines are coincide each other, that is one on the other there are two lines are there, and another one is they are parallel to each other. Where we get the solution here means where the two lines are intersect each other, there is an answer. Here the two lines are intersect each other, there is one answer is there, one solution is there. Here how many solutions in this one coincide? In all the points they touch each other. In all the points they touch each other, that means all the points are answer solutions. So here there is no intersection of the lines, there is no solutions. Here infinite number of solutions, there are infinite number of solutions. Here only one solution, therefore this condition is applied for the intersection of the two lines. Therefore it has only one solution, or we write this as the unique solution. You write here unique solution or one solution is the correct answer. It has unique solution, you write like this. They ask that the number of solutions of this one is 1, or it has unique solution. So then we move on to the next question. Write the discriminant of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c. So this is the standard form of the, or the general form of the quadratic equation. Here they have to write the discriminant. Discriminant means discriminant d is equal to b square minus 4ac. This enough for writing the discriminant. If they have to given any quadratic equation and want to find out the value of the discriminant, you have to substitute the values here for a b c. And then 12th one, if p of x is equal to 2x cube plus 3x square minus 11x plus 6, then find the value of p of 1. So you observe here they given p of x, they have to find out the value of p of 1. P of 1 means in the place of x you have to substitute 1. So that is equal to 2 into 1 cube plus 3 into 1 square minus 11 into 1 plus 6. So now you have to observe here 1 cube means 1, that means 2 into 1 is 2 plus 1 square is 1, 3 into 1 is 1 minus 11 into 1 is 11 plus 6. Here you do one thing, first you have to consider all the same symbols. Here plus 2 plus 3 plus 6, you have to add these three. 6 plus 3 plus 2, that gives you 11. Here there is a minus 11 is there, you write this minus 11 as it is. 11 minus 11 0, that means p of 1, the value of p of 1 is equal to 0. This is the answer. So then we move on to the next question. Write the mathematical relation between the slant height L, height h, and radius of the cone. You observe the cone is like this, that is circular based cone is this one is. So you have to take here the radius is this is the radius, and this is the height, this is h straight height, and this is the slant height L, and this is r. So this one gives you r, and this height is slant height, that crossed height. The straight height is called the h of this one. So for taking this one, the relation between, they have to ask the relation between this one. That means we have to take the right angle triangle here. Here the angle is 90 degree, so this becomes a right angle triangle. This one is L, and this one is H, and this one is R. For this we have to apply the Pythagoras theorem. By applying the Pythagoras theorem, we have to write hypotenuse side whole square is equal to h square plus r square. So this is the relation between these three. Or we have to write one more thing by taking square root on both sides. L is equal to square root of h square plus r square. This is also the formula. If anyone you write, both are correct. So then we move on to the next question. 14th one, if A is an event of a random experiment such that P of A is to P of A naught is equal to 1 is to 2, find the value of P of A naught. So you know the relation between P of A and P of A naught. P of A plus P of A naught is always equal to 1. So by applying this one, we have to find out the values of this one. Here you take P of A divided by P of A naught, they given the ratio that is 1 by 2. So here we have to cross multiplying this one. By cross multiplying these two, you get 2 into P of A is equal to 1 into P of A naught. So by substituting this one, if this P of A plus P of A naught is equal to 1, then what it becomes P of A naught. So you observe here P of A naught, you put this as it is, you have to transfer this to the right hand side, that becomes 1 minus P of A. So by substituting the value of this one here, 2 into P of A, we have to retain this one, we have to change this as like this. P of A is equal to P of 1 minus P of A naught. You have to transfer this to the right hand side. For substituting P of A, we get 1 minus P of A naught. 1 minus P of A naught is equal to P of A naught. Here, because we have to retain this one, we have to find out the value of P of A naught, not P of A. So by substituting this one, we get by multiplying 2 into 1, that is 2, minus 2 into P of A naught, 2 P of A naught is equal to P of A naught. So you have to transfer this P of A naught to the right hand side. You get 2 is equal to P of A naught plus 2 into P of A naught. So that gives you 2 is equal to 2 plus 1. Here 1 P of A naught, here 2 P of A naught. You have to add this one. That gives you 3 P of A naught. So that means you have to transfer 3 to the right hand side. That gives you 2 by 3 is equal to P of A naught. So this is the value of P of A naught. If they given for the objective type or my MCQ question, this is not necessary for finding all this one. So you do one thing here, you have to add the ratios, that is 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. There is a total is 3. So this is the value of P of A, and this is the value of P of A naught. So for finding the P of A naught, you have to write this one, the total number ratio is 3, and for P of A naught is the value is 2. You have to write this one, that gives you 2 by 3, the same answer. This is for MCQ only, not for 1 marks answer. So for finding the easy answer, you have to use this one, but for 1 marks answer, you have to write these steps only. So therefore this is the P of value of the P of A naught. So then we move on to the next question. State basic proportionality theorem. You have to write the statement of the Thales theorem here. So if in any two triangles, if a line drawn to parallel to the one side of a triangle, then it divides the other two sides proportionally. That is the statement you have to write here. Then find the value of sine 18 degree divided by cos 72 degree. So here you observe these two are not the standard angles, so we have to apply here the complementary angles. Complementary. So what about sine for complementary angle? Cos theta is equal to sine of 90 minus theta. 90 minus theta, this is the we have to substitute it here, or sin theta is equal to cos of 90 minus theta. We have to substitute any one year in this equation. So therefore sin 18 degree, you have to put the sin 18 degree as it is, and substitute for cos theta is equal to sin of 90 minus theta. So you write this as sin of 90 minus 72 degree. that gives you sine of 90 minus 72 degree, that is sine 18 degree divided by 90 minus 72 is sine 18 degree. Here both become sine, that is equal to, that gives you a value 1, that is sine 18 divided by cos 72 degree value is 1. You have to do these two steps for 1 marks answer. So then we move on to the next question here. So the next question is next second main third main for 2 marks answers. So we have to solve these questions. Solve the pair of linear equations 2x plus y is equal to 8, x minus y is equal to 1. So this is the easy, you have to use the easy method for solving this one. 2x plus y is equal to 8 and x minus y is equal to 1. So here we have to use this one by adding this one. So when we have to add these two equations, means if the same terms are having the different symbols, you have to add the equation. If the same terms are having the same symbol, here both are plus, you have to subtract the equation. So therefore here the same terms are having the different symbols plus and minus, you have to add this equation. So both get cancels. Here 2x plus x means that gives you 3x, 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. So that means 3 ones are 3 threes are, that gives you x is equal to 3. So for finding the value of y, you have to substitute this value of x in only the equation having the plus symbol, not take the minus symbol, because you get confused for that one. So x plus 2x plus y is equal to 8. So you have to substitute here the value of x. 2 into 3 plus y is equal to 8. So 2 into 3 means 2 3 is a 6 plus y is equal to 8. You have to transfer this 6 to the right hand side. That gives you y is equal to 8 minus 6. That gives you y is equal to 2. This is the answer. If you, why I have to take this as plus symbol, because I will show you what becomes if you take the x minus y is equal to 1. This is the easiest equation, but you have make one mistake here. So if you substitute the value of 3 here, that becomes minus y is equal to 1. So you do one thing, you have to transfer this 3 to the right hand side. When you transferring this one, you write like this only, 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 3. So that becomes 1 minus 3 means you have to subtract 3 minus 1, that is equal to 2. That becomes y is equal to minus 2. So you left this one, e minus symbol na bit pudtira ನೀವು. So therefore you have to, if you apply this for this equation, you have to write minus here and also minus, minus minus both get cancelled. So that is y is equal to 2. This is one of the method also. You have to substitute any equation, you get the answer. So then we move on to the next one. Find the uh, sum of find the sum of the first 20 terms of an arithmetic progression. So here they have to ask to find out the sum of the 20 terms. So yes, a is equal to 5 and d is equal to 10 minus 5, that is also equal to 5, and the value of n is equal to 20. So therefore here we have to substitute the value for Sn formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, n minus 1 into d. So that is equal to, the value of n is 20 divided by 2 into 2 into a is of 5, this is the value of a, and plus n minus 1 means 20 minus 1 into d is of also 5. So here we have to write 2 ones are 2 tens are, that becomes 10, and also 5 twos are 10 plus 20 minus 1 means 19 into 5. So that gives you 10 into 10 plus 19 into 5 means 95. So that is equal to 10 into 95 plus 10, that gives you 105. So the total sum is 1050. That is sum of the 20 terms. Yes, 20 is equal to 1050. So this is the finding the value of this one. This can be also solved like this also. 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20. You have to apply another formula here also. By taking 5 as common, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, that becomes this big. These are the natural numbers, that is the sum of the natural numbers is you have to apply 5 into n plus 1 by 2. So this is the sum of the natural numbers. Here you get the value of n is equal to 20 we know already. So you have to substitute here. 20 means 20 into 20 plus 1 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2 tens are. So this becomes 5 into 10 into that becomes 20 plus 1 21. 21 21 into 10, so that is equal to 5 into 210, so that also gives you 1050. So there are two methods to solve this one. You have to use any one formula, this one or this one. So I take a 19th one. So solve the quadratic equation 2x square minus 5x plus 1 is equal to 0. So this is the important question they given. Don't miss this one. ಈ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. So therefore here you 2x square minus 5x plus 1 is equal to 0. So you compare this one with the standard equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So this is the general form or standard form. So you have to write the values here. Here you left this one x square, that becomes a is equal to 2, that is the value of a is 2. Here you left this x and x, b becomes minus 5, so therefore b is equal to minus 5. Here in the place of c is 1, that is your right, c is equal to 1. So then you have to substitute these ABC values in the formula. The formula is x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So by substituting this one, minus into minus 5 plus or minus square root of b square means here you get minus 5 whole square minus 4 into a means 2 into 1. So divided by, so 2 into a is of 2. So that is equal to minus into minus, that gives you plus 5 plus or minus square root of minus 5 whole square is of 25, and here we have to multiply this one. 4 2s are 8, 8 1s are 8, 8 that gives you 8 divided by 2 2s are 4, that is equal to 5 plus or minus square root of, that gives you 17 divided by 4. Here we can't simplify this 17, we have to left this answer as it is, but write the two values of x. X is equal to 5, once you write plus root 17 divided by 4, and then you write x is equal to 5 minus root 17 divided by 4. There are two values are there, you have to write the values. If it is possible to simplify in the inside the root this number, you have to simplify, and after solve this for two values of x. So then we move on to the next question. They given that find the value of the discriminant of the quadratic equation 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0, and write the nature of the roots. I will tell you what is the nature of the roots. Here we have to find out the value of the discriminant. Discriminant d is equal to b square minus 4ac. We have to find out the value of this one. For finding the value of this one, we have to compare this equation again for the standard form of the quadratic equation or general form. General form is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here the value of a is equal to 2. Here the value of a is equal to 2. Here the value of b is equal to minus 5, and value of c is equal to 3. So for finding b square minus 4ac, we have to take this one. D is equal to discriminant is equal to b square minus 4ac. So substituting the values, minus 5 whole square minus 4 into a means 2 into c means 3, that is equal to minus 5 square is 25, and here we have to multiply all these. 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24, so that gives you value 1. If the value of discriminant is positive number, there are three conditions. If the value of discriminant is positive number, that is d is greater than 0. That if the value is equal to 0, then d is equal to 0. And the third condition is if the value of the discriminant is minus value, that is less than 0. There are three conditions, but we take only this condition. This can be answered here. So if the value of discriminant is greater than 0, we say that the roots are real and distinct. So this is the value. Are you right? There are it has real and distinct roots also. If the answer is 0, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು 0 ಬಂತು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬರೀಬೇಕು ನೀವು? If d is equal to 0, the roots are equal. The roots are real and equal. Are you right? The roots are real and equal. If the value is minus value, or it may be minus 3, minus 10, whatever the value may be, if you write this one, the roots are not real numbers or no real roots. No real roots. So for this question you didn't consider these two answers. ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ಈ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬೇಡ, ಇದಿಷ್ಟೇ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಏನು ಬರೀಬೇಕು? ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟಿಂಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ಸೊ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. So then prove that 2 plus root 3 is an irrational number. So here we have to write 2 plus the root 3 is an irrational number. Let us assume, let 2 plus root 3 be a rational number. We consider this as the rational number. This is the rational number. Then we put this as 2 plus root 3 is equal to, we write, because this is a rational number, that is equal to pq, and here p and q are becomes the integers and q is not equal to 0, you write this condition. And here if 2 plus root 3 is of p by q, then we say that you transfer this number to the right hand side. ರೂಟ್ ಇರೋ ನಂಬರ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ರೆ ಅದರ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸನ್ನು ಆ ಕಡೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ರೂಟ್ 3 ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಉಳಿತದೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಪಿ ಬೈ ಕ್ಯೂ, ದ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2 becomes transfer to the right hand side, that becomes minus 2. You observe in this one there is no root, so therefore we write p by q minus 2 is a rational number. Is a rational number. So then we write, if this p by q is minus 2 is equal to root 3, then root 3 is also a rational number. Root 3 is also a rational number. Rational number. But we know by the proof root 3 is irrational number. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪ್ರೂಫಲ್ಲಿ ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ರೂಟ್ 3 is an irrational number ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಮಗಿಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಈಸ್ ಎ ರ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಂತ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂತು. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಯು ದ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಡಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ಅವರ್ ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ಅವರ್ ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಏನಾಯಿತು? ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ನಾವು ಏನು ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ? ಬಿ ಎ ರ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅವರ್ ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ನಮ್ಮ ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನನ್ನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ root 2 plus root 3 is an irrational number. So this is the proof. So for writing this one you get 2 marks, complete 2 marks. So then we move on to the next question. The HCF, find the HCF of 12, 15 and 21 using prime factorization method. Here for using the prime factorization method, here we find out the value for this one HCF by the prime factorization method. Prime factorization means you have to use only the prime numbers only. So here you observe which are the prime numbers: 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. The numbers which are not divisible by any other number. ಅದೇ ನಂಬರಿಂದ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ನಂಬರಿಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ದೋಸ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್. ಈ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರೈಸೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ದಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರೈಸೇಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ 12. ಇಯರ್ 12 ವಿ ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 12ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರೈಸೇಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. 2 ಇಂದ 2 6 ಬರ್ತದೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು 2 ಇಂದ 2 3 ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು 3 1 ಬರ್ತದೆ. So then, so we write this this factorization, and then for 15 we have to factorize this one by taking 3 5s are 15 and then 5 1s are 5. And also then for 21 21 also it gives you 3 sevens are 21, 7 ones are 7. So here you write all the factorization forms. So 12 is equal to, you write this as 2 into 2 into 3, and 15 is equal to 3 into 5, and 21 is equal to 3 into 7. So if this one is the factorization method, you have to, for finding the HCF, you consider only the common factor of all these three. Which is the common here? 3 is the common here. So this is only the HCF. If any two numbers are common, you have to multiply that one. Here is only one number, you have to write as it is. Then if they ask to find out the LCM by using this prime factorization, you do same method, but here in the writing the answer you have consider, for LCM is equal to, first you have consider the common term 3 into, if any two in any two numbers, if it is common term, you consider that one also. If there is no common terms, you write all the terms in this one. Here in this 12 there are 2 into 2 is are there, and in 15 there is 5 is there, and in 21 there is 7 is there. You consider all the terms with the common terms. So then it becomes the LCM. You have to multiply all this, you get the LCM. If they ask to find out the LCM, you do this one. Otherwise, this, for this question, this is HCF is equal to 3 is the correct answer. Then we move on to the next one. Prove that cosec theta into 1 minus cos theta into cosec theta plus cot theta is equal to 1. So here we have to prove this one. Cosec theta, by taking this as cosec theta into 1 minus cos theta into cosec theta plus cot theta. So this is the LHS. We take LHS is equal to like this. So for solving this one or proving this one, always you have to follow the one rule. That means you have to transfer all these tan theta, cot theta, cosec theta, and also sec theta. All these we have to write this into in the form of sin theta and cos theta. ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು ಸೈನ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಕಾಸ್ ಥೀಟಾಗೆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇದನ್ನು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೊಸೆಕ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೈನ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 1 divided by sin theta, and also you write this 1 minus cos theta as it is. So here also you have to substitute. Cosec theta means 1 by sin theta, plus cot theta means cos theta by sin theta. So in bracket, this is the substitution. Here you have to multiply this 1 minus cos theta to 1, that becomes 1 minus cos theta divided by sin theta. So here into, here we have to take sin theta as LCM. Sin theta as LCM, you have to write the numerator as it is 1 plus cos theta. So now we have to multiply these two. We get, here you consider this as 1 minus cos theta into 1 plus cos theta. This is like this, a minus b into a plus b. So that means a minus b into a plus b, that becomes a square minus b square. So we write this as 1 square minus cos square theta, a square minus b square, divided by, you have to multiply these two, sin into sin, that gives you sin square theta. Here you observe the identity, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So that means by here we have to transfer this one sin square theta to the right hand side. Cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. So and also we write this as sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So both are possible. Here you consider this one, 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sin square theta. You substitute here sin square theta divided by sin square theta. So both are gets cancelled, that is equal to 1, that is equal to RHS. So this is the proof. So then we move on to the next question. Draw a circle of diameter 6 centimeter. Construct two tangents to the circle from an external point which is 7 centimeter apart from the center. So here we have to using the compass, you have to construct the circle. So now we have to write the rough diagram. So this is the circle, and this is the distance between the center of the circle, and these two are the tangents. Here they given that the radius, sorry, diameter d is equal to 6 centimeter. So you have to take radius is equal to 3 centimeter. For constructing you have to consider 3 centimeter radius. Here this is of 3 centimeter, and the distance is of total 7 centimeter. So first you have to draw the distance 7 centimeter, a line segment of the 7 centimeter. You consider this as OP. So then we have to construct a radius, circle of radius 3 centimeter by taking center O as center. O ನ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಈ ತರ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ perpendicular bisector for OP by taking OP, one third for 3/4 of the OP. You have to cut there are two arcs here from, by taking O as the center, by taking P as center you have to cut the two arcs here. You have to join this one. You get here is a point, you get this one is the midpoint M. Yes, by taking radius OM as the radius you have to construct another circle here. So this gives you the another circle. Then you have to identify the 2 points, that is intersection of the two circles. ಎರಡು ಸರ್ಕಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ 2 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್. ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪಿ ಇಂದ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪಿ ಟು ದ these 2 point. You name this as A and this as B. Here PA and PB are the tangents. P and PB are the tangents. So this is the construction. So in this year they given the construction of the angle between the tangents. They given angle between the tangents is equal to some angle, that is 70 degree, whatever it may be. For constructing that one we have to do one thing. If they given the angle between the tangents, first we have to find out the angle between the radius. We have to find out. How can you find out the angle between the radius? By subtracting 70 by 180 you get 110 degree. In this construction you have to draw a circle, and this is the angle between the radius. So you have to draw a radius, and here you have to mark 110 degree. Then you have to join this one. This gives you 110 degree. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, 70 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. 70 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದು, ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್ಸು. ಬಟ್ ಇದನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಈ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ರೇಡಿಯಸನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಇಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಫ್ 70 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ 110 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ 180 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು 110 ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ದೆನ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡ್ರಾ ಎ ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಇದು ಈ ಲೈನ್ಗೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಓ ಎಗೆ, ಓ ಬಿ, ಓ ಎಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪಾಸನ್ನು ಎಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ಸೆಮಿ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ನ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸೆಮಿ ಸರ್ಕಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಆರ್ಕನ್ನು ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಕನ್ನು ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ಇದನ್ನು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಗೈನ್ ಬಿ ಇಂದ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಸೆಮಿ ಸರ್ಕಲನ್ನು ತೊಗೋಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಕನ್ನು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಇದನ್ನು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್. ಇದು 70 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಈ ಸಲ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಗೆ ಇದೇ ಥರ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ನ ಕೊಡೋ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೋರ್. ಇದನ್ನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಮೂವ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್. Letters of English alphabets A, B, C, D, E, I are marked on a face of the cuboidal die. If the die is rolled once, then find the probability of getting a vowel. So for getting the vowel, we have to find out the probability. You observe one, probability problems are very easy. You memorize this formula. P of E, probability of an event, is equal to number of events divided by number of numbers in the sample space. Numbers in the event and numbers in the sample space. ಇದೊಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬಬಿಲಿಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಏನಿದು ಎನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇ, ಎನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಎ ಡೈಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಥ್ರೋನ್ಡ್, ಡೈಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಈ ಥರ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಡೈಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಫೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಎ, ಈ ಫೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿ, ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೋ ಸಿ, ಅದ್ರ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಡಿ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇ, ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಐ, ಈ ಥರ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಥ್ರೋ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಗೆಟ್? ಏನೇನು ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ? ಎ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ, ಬಿ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಸಿ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಡಿ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಇ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಐ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಇವಿಷ್ಟು ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಇದೆ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಥ್ರೋ ಎ ಡೈಸ್. ಇದನ್ನು ಥ್ರೋ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಸ್ ಇಯರ್? ಎಷ್ಟಿದ್ವು ಇದರೊಳಗಡೆ? 6 ಬಂತು. ಸೊ ಯು ರೈಟ್ ಇಯರ್ 6 ಇನ್ ದ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಟೇಕ್ ಎನ್ ಈವೆಂಟ್. ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಈವೆಂಟನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾಬಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಈವೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲಿರ್ತದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ನ ಲಾಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ನೋಡಿರಿ, ಕಾಮ ಹಾಕಿದರೆ ಇದಾದಮೇಲೆ ದೆನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಬಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಓವೆಲ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಈವೆಂಟ್. ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಓವೆಲ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಓವೆಲ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ? ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಎ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಅಥವಾ ಇ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಅಥವಾ ಐ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಇವು ಮೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಲೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಅದು ಓವೆಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ಇಯರ್ ಎ, ಇ, ಐ ಈಸ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಎನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇ. ಇದು ಇದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ? ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ 3. ಹೌ ಟು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಇಯರ್ 3? 3 ones, 3 twos, that becomes 1/2 is the probability of an event. Or otherwise you have to write this 3/6 as it is. Sometimes ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತಾರೆ, 3/6 ಆರ ಬರಿಬೋದು, 1/2 ನಾರ ಬರಿಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಇವೆರಡನ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳೋದು ಭಾಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು. ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೋ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಇದೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ಲು, ಯಾವ ಈವೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೋ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದು ಈವೆಂಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಇವೆರಡನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮುಗೀತು. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಮೂವ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಗಿವನ್ ಎ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್. The diagonal BD of a parallelogram ABCD intersect at AE and at F as shown in the figure. If E is any point on BC, then prove that DF into EF is equal to FB into FA. So here we have to observe the diagram. So they have to prove that DF into EF is equal to FB into FA. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ನಾವು ಈ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾವೆ ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಯು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಇಯರ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಇಯರ್ ಈಸ್ DF ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? DF ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಸೈಡು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ EF ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? EF ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಸೈಡು. FB ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? FB ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇದು ಸೈಡು. FA ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ FA. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ 4 ಸೈಡನ್ನು ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಈ 4 ಸೈಡು ಯಾವ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಒಂದು, ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಒಂದು, ಇವೆರಡನ್ನು ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಗೀತು. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟು ಆರ್ ದ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಪ್ರೂವಿಂಗ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟು ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಎ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾ. ಸೊ ನೋಡೋಣ ಈಗ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ ಐ ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇನ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ DFA. In triangle DFA, that means this triangle, I consider this triangle DFA, and another triangle EFB, this triangle I consider. So that is in triangle EFB. So in both in these two triangles you observe these two lines are parallel lines. So therefore the angle here, this one and this one, angle B and D, that is ADF and EBF are both are equal. Angle ADF is equal to angle BEF because these two are the alternate angles. Here I write these two are the alternate angles. Alternate angles means if in any two parallel lines, if you draw a transversal line, that means these two angles are always equal. And also, so this side, this one, here the angle, these two angles are always equal. These two are considered as the alternate angles. Here also this one, these two considered as the alternate angles. And another pair is there. If you draw a line like this, the two angles here inside this one are both are equal. So here also this one angle A and is equal to angle E. So therefore we write angle A means DAF, angle DAF is equal to this one angle BEF. So here I write EBF. This one is wrong. EBF. In the second one, this one can be written as BEF. In the second one, BEF. Both pair are equal because these two are the alternate angles. The reason is alternate angles. So and also this angle is equal to this one. So I consider these are the two vertically opposite angles. Angle F is equal to angle F. This can be considered as vertically opposite angle. That means all the three angles are equal. That means the triangle DFA is similar to triangle EFB. Both triangles are similar. Then we have to write the ratios here. For writing the ratios, we have to consider the corresponding sides. Corresponding sides means the line opposite to the equal angles are the corresponding sides. Here you observe angle D is equal to angle B. So the opposite side of this one, that is AF, is the opposite side. We write AF divided by the opposite side of this side, this angle, that means FE. So that is you write EF or FE is equal to another one we consider here. So for writing another one EF, here we consider another sides, another pair of sides. That means the line which is equal to this angle and also the line which is equal to this one. So that means DF is equal to DF divided by that becomes FB. So by cross multiplying these two you get the answer. This becomes DF into EF, DF into EF is equal to, here you write this as FA and this one as FB, FB into FA. So this is the proof. Already we get the proof here. So this is the method of solving this one, but that means you have to prove these two triangles are similar. This is on the basis of the similarity triangle AAA criteria theorem. So okay. So this completes the 2 marks questions. So students, we have to solve the 3 marks and 4 marks and 5 marks questions in the next video. For getting next video, you have to subscribe our channel and on the notification. I will solve you and upload these solving of 3, 4 marks and 5 marks questions in the next video. And also there are already so many videos in our YouTube channel. You have to watch those videos and get the easiest method of the solving the questions in this one. So for that we have to waiting for the next video. Thank you very much.